Hello YouTube, and welcome to another episode of Zoo Tycoon, the complete collection. And once again, I somehow mistakenly said, mistakenly said, Supreme Ruler for some reason. But welcome back to a new scenario. Can't speak for some reason. And this time, for the first time, we're going to be doing the Marine Mania one. That includes to try and create our own SeaWorld-ish kind of exhibit. And indeed, let's see if you can read the description here first, but you have to create aquatic shows to at least earn $100 with a single orca show. And yeah, and of course there are other things, and we could also probably be able to put up some other exhibits as well. But anyway, I'll just continue, and I'll see you when we arrive at the scenario. And here we are. Welcome to the brand new scenario area. As you can see, there's a couple of stuff in the middle right now, and to be honest, I guess it would be nice to add just a few things. But first, as you can see, we now have finally unlocked the Marine Mania stuff. But also, we also can put in anything regular zoo if we want to. But we're gonna somewhat concentrate on the usual marine stuff. But at the same time, I will be adding a few things such as gift stand or two, in this case the aquatic one, which I guess I'll put it right here. All these others are fine as they are. I will hire one more maintenance worker just to be safe. But now to try and deal with the main attraction, if you will, and that will be the orcas. Now as you can see, there's a star on only the dolphin, the otter, and surprisingly there is actually the inclusion of the great white shark, which is something I'm not really sure how that could possibly work, but I really have no clue. Now we could start putting an exhibit. We'll probably put it right around here, but as you can see, this has to include a few things, including we had to put some tanks down instead, but the way it works is a little different. Have to make it a little bit bigger, a little bit big, so that the orcas could be a little happy, hopefully. So we're gonna make this as large as we can, probably about maybe this much, I guess, and then put it down. To fill the tank, some objects or animals must be sold or removed from the tank. That's pretty much one thing to be obvious. As you can see, it automatically becomes a tank on its own. So firstly, orca tank, and that's filled up. So that way we don't have it to deal with any additional plants that are inside. But we are going to raise this as much as we can to about this high. Although, looking at it, I'm not really sure if this is big enough, to be quite honest. And I may have made some mistakes. I don't know. I may have to make this a little bit deeper by that much, then raise it a little bit, and that should be fine. So we'll put the first orca in, and oh yeah, better hire a marine specialist and assign to here. Now we're gonna see what he wants. Happy with the same animal. Nah, that's understandable. But first, some foliage. Where's the foliage? Here we are. I think they want seaweed, a couple of kelps. I will add something else, such as the Atlantean undersea ruins. But primarily it's best to just put some ocean floors, which is a little easier. But that's just me. Now, what else could we put? Clams? Yep. They're fine. I'll put that down, and I guess I'll put another kelp. And of course needs more rocks, so I could try putting regular rocks if I want to, but that's not gonna happen because this is underwater after all. So coral, that's fine. I'll put a slightly larger one, maybe around here, and that's it. Thank you for the reward. More rocks. Okay, that's enough, but he would be more happy for another member of his kind, so Well, the problem is that it gets a little crowded rather quickly, and also mustn't forget to put a tank filter to try and automatically clean the tank, because it's pretty much you can sorry, the marine specialist can clean it, kind of, but it's gonna take a while, so that's a bit of a problem. But anyway, and he's pretty much happy, kind of. Well, he is kind of happy, but it would be nice to put another, maybe a mate, I guess, but that's for another time. Or much later, actually. First, I gotta put another new area around here, so that we can have at least the guests be a little happy and to enjoy themselves. So, I'll put down a typical restaurant, though where exactly should I put it? I guess I'll put that down here and place a few other things. So I'll leave that area. But I will expand a bit here. Expand a bit more. Some amount of land here. We're losing money fast though. That's a problem. But we're gonna trying to see if we can add something like, say, a shark tunnel. Well, the space is a bit of a problem right now, in my opinion. So, in the end, I gotta remove just one layer, and then put down the shark tunnel somewhere around here. But wait. Hold on a minute. No, that still requires a little more room. Or I could just build it over. Yeah, why not? Alright, it's $250. Same with this, so we'll just leave that alone. I will add some garbage trash cans. Now, for here, though, we are going to add a couple of stuff. Such as an Atlantean gift shop. Or the regular gift shop. We'll start with the Atlantean, since this is going to be a SeaWorld-ish theme park after all. At the same time, however, I will be adding a little bit more land, boardwalk, and start adding a couple of stuff. One of these is going to be the picnic tables at least. So we can probably start putting down some stands. Oh, and I forget about the bathrooms. But I will probably putting down a family one somewhere. I guess here. Or wait. Of course, there's a guest that's plugging away. Thank you. But you know what? Maybe around here is fine. Now I'm going to add a few things, such as the burger stand. Okay, I got the burger stand down. Now I will add, what else? A drink stand. Probably right next to the shark exhibit. The shark tunnel. I keep making some mistakes all the time. Nemo's submarine shop. That could also be nice to put down somewhere. I'll probably put it down here. It's a little different than what I usually do, but why not make a few changes whenever I can? Okay. There's one other thing I need to check, though. That'll be the map. If I could find it. Where is it? Here it is, the zoo map. I probably should put it down here. Now, there's also here, I could put down something else. Well, I guess a wishing fountain or two will do. Deep sea diver. Surprisingly, you can put this in the tank exhibit if you want to. But that kind of depends, usually. Sometimes the animals may not like it, sometimes they do. Oh, and there's one more, which includes the Atlantean statue. Now, it would be nice to put next to the gift shop, I guess. Where to put it, though? I guess here. I don't know. It's just random. We also got jumping fountains. We got a treasure chest, which underwater works well, much better. So, okay, he's still fine with that. This includes a giant clam. So that's fine, it seems. And a mermaid statue. Now, out on the land, it's just a regular statue, but underwater, well, let's just say there is a slight surprise if you put it in the water. But I'm not going to put it next to the orca, as I really didn't bother trying what happens in the first place. So we're going to do that another time. Also, I mustn't forget about putting the exhibit sign. Except I probably would have to... Yes, thank you. I'll probably put it there. There we go. People are pretty much out okay right now. I will start, though, try to plan where a regular zoo I'm going to put in. I'm not going to do anything expensive, though. Maybe... Mexican gray wolf? Probably not. The Komodo dragon. Alright, a llama, Bengal tiger. Huh, right. A Javan is the rarest of the world's largest mammals. Are very large indeed, up to 10 feet long. So this is basically this is a rare rhino. Or even endangered, possible. Oh, and I forgot, there's also one other animal, the California sea lion, for a possible show. And I did forget about shows, didn't I? Well, here they are. All this is for a secondary area that has to be connected to this tank. We can't put it in here. We have to put a separate one, right, connecting next to it. So that's a little later. But for the orca, we will put down the orca stage, the orca ball, and possibly the advanced trick area, which you have to manually choose what you have to do. These, well, these are for dolphins, and the rest of these are for the sea otters only. And I think even the sea lion, might be able to perform as well. Yeah, I think so, because at least I think so. I'm not 100% sure. Anyway, we have an emperor penguin. Nice to adopt, but I think a regular land animal would do. So, since this area is going to be a main show business, if you will, I'll leave that alone, and instead put an exhibit right around here. But what to put? That is somewhat the question. I'm thinking the Komodo dragon, which means to add one carnivore and then another one would be a herbivore somewhere. Yeah, that's probably what I'll do. I'll probably put a plexiglass instead. And where to put it down, though? Okay. That area is going to be a little crowded rather quickly, so... whoops. Someone made a mistake there. Now, I'm going to expand just a bit. Not too far, not too big, because some animals are able to be quite comfortable despite the limitations of the size of the exhibit. And wait, never mind. Komodo exhibit. Gonna leave that alone. We're now really low on money. Not too low, but I'd rather not start spending too much yet. So we'll just have to prepare, especially that this is a pure rainforest. Well, not pure though. I'm sure the Komodo dragon will want a few things, I think. Maybe even water. Not 100% sure about that. But I'm not going to put it in a corner. I'm going to put it somewhere in the middle, just to be safe. And maybe make it a little interesting look, I guess. That's about it. Well, what else could we put? Sand? I'm not so sure, but I could give it a try around the water area. Hold on a minute. Yeah, it's just rainforest, so leave it like that. But what else could we put in? We're just gonna have to wait a bit longer. Just a bit longer. Anyway, profits. Upkeep is $1,000. Profits are 808. Not much. Same could be here. Same could be said about these other areas. So eventually we'll have to make a show here, but also maybe something else, another exhibit up here, so that people could be able to pass by this area as fast, a little bit quicker. Now, I am going to be worried about my guests, so I will be putting down some benches. In this case, a metal bench. So long as I can find a good spot or two. And that should be fine. Put a couple around here. I'll put down these snack machines every while, right next to these benches. Yeah, it looks a little odd. Yeah, I don't know. This looks kind of odd. I'd rather do somewhat of a pattern, in a way. So leave those alone. This area is fine. The carousel is on a good upkeep. I will increase the money, though, to around $23 at least for entry. Also, these wishing fountains and other stuff. So leave those alone. We're only earning $12,000. We only have $20,000, and the Orca's actually still happy, even though he would like to have another member of his kind, though. But not at the moment, due to our budget. Speaking of which, I guess we could start removing a lot of these plants, like the lala palm trees. Avery, I guess thank you. I think I'll have to stop that for now, because we don't want to spend too much. We don't need that. Not the ferns. I'm gonna choose the lala palm trees and remove those, and that's about it. Same with a few other plants, so we can earn a little bit extra money. I could just remove them all, but I'd rather just wait. Alright, that's enough. Now, this area could be nice to put something down here, because for Marine Mania, there does include a boat rental shack that we can put down, along with a swimming shack, and one more that I think, oh, here it is, swim with dolphins. Even though it can still be found on regular freshwater, I'd rather suggest putting salt water, since, after all, we were talking about sea animals, after all. But if I were to put them down, I have to make a few arrangements, since the height's a little off. So I will have to do things a little different, if I have to. Meaning I have to raise the land up here, which is going to be a nightmare. Let's see. Giant hills and valleys. Well, no, that doesn't work. I'd rather keep it at levels, so... Well, I guess I could try this. Undo that. I'll raise that up a bit. And then... Wait a minute, I thought this was... Hold on a minute, let me check over here. Yeah, that's it, because this is water after all. So, I will have to make some changes. Make this sand. Make this entire area sand. Raise that up. Then lower it. Raise that up again and lower that. Which didn't quite work. Alright, where's the boardwalk? Here it is. There we go. I'll leave that alone. Now, I guess we could put down the swimming area, I guess. Except I'm a little bit spun over. There we go. Seems a little odd to make this a swimming area, but why not? I will add a little bit more land if I could, but that's probably no point. Okay, there we go. We got one entryway there. I will remove this since there's no need. And for regular zoo, I will put down the picket fence. There we go. Which I guess I could do the same thing for all other areas. Just so they won't... Even though this is Zoo Tycoon, I'd rather think about consequences if this were in real life, after all. That's just my opinion. So I'll just put these up. These white picket fences everywhere. Now, if I could just put that down there. Just put that down. Gotta check the budget every time, though. There we go. And this area is fine for now. For now, until I put another something on this side. Maybe the boats, I guess. And there they go. They're now swimming. It is in the middle of April, though, so nice refreshing to swim, I guess. Anyway, let me just put these down. Put that there, and there we go. That's done until I remove some. And then put... Let's see, what else could we put down? A boat rental shack. I guess we could put this somewhere. I'm not really sure, I guess, but maybe primarily up here, though. Maybe. This area is the area is kind of small, so I probably could put it down here so that they'll have more room over here. At least that's how I think. And the filter is in need of maintenance. Where is... You're going to trash, you're going to the tank server. Please get over there now. Yeah, it does have limit... the filter does have some limitations. To say the least. Anyway, animal longevity, thank you. So that's a rather small pool, if you will. These other areas, who knows? But like I said, I could probably put a boat ride over here, so they'll have more room this way, if they need to. Dolphins, I really don't know. I guess one could be over here, so that this whole area. But I will have to replace this freshwater into seawater instead. So that's one thing. Anyway, not that many customers. All right, and our money budget's kind of dropped. That takes about $6 to swim. But once again, I have no choice. It seems I gotta add a few other things, including some benches. So put those down. I'll also put 2 trash cans next to each other and leave this area alone for now, because we're spending a bit too much anyway. More of the same type, but that will be a problem since this becomes a bit crowded rather quickly. Now, over here... Maybe I should just put a dirt path instead. For this area, at least. And just to add something else. No, it's one of it's a type of angled railing, but I got to see if there are any options. Not really at the moment, so kind of out of luck of that. Other than trying the... Hold on a minute. Wait, I think I may have... No, I don't think I remember. Oh, it's right here. Silly me. White observation area. A black observation area. Well... Could always put it down here so that people could just walk under. That's probably what I'll do. It's an interesting look, so I'll just leave that alone. At least the people are happy. Money in upkeep is a slightly different story. It probably would have been better had I put the Orca tank all the way up here instead of over here, but what can you do? Got some family restrooms, and I forgot to put one down here. My mistake. My big mistake. So, I'll put one down here. I don't know about putting it over here, though. Nah. Doesn't really fit, in my opinion. Now, people are just constantly walking along this area. I'll just put it down anyway. Alright. So this area is somewhat okay. You know, it was a bit of an expense to just put these fences everywhere. Well, you gotta do what you gotta do. Once again, though, I always do seem to forget a lot of things. How about you? Is there a difference in price? No. There really isn't that much difference. That down. Yes, thank you. Put that down. Put those down. And that should be about it. I will be putting benches somewhere. Not so sure where. Yeah, I'll probably leave those alone. Leave those alone. Except now that I think of it. Where is the fountain? The wishing fountain. Can I put it in the middle? No, probably not. It doesn't really fit in my opinion. Doesn't really look like it's gonna fit that well. I could try. I got a dolphin wishing fountain, which is quite big. Let's see, what else? Concrete observation, rock observation, elephant statue, deep sea diver. That's more about it. Well, I could like to decorate here using flowers if I want to. Which is in the... Oh, once again, I keep making mistakes. Around here. But what to put? We could use a large flower bed over here, this area. They come over here. Looks okay by themselves, it seems so. Huh. Actually, let me look at the patterns. The yellow, yellow and red. Alright. Let's not just put those. And for scenery, I'll put jumping fountains. Yeah, I'll put that. Trying to time correctly. Yeah, I guess why not. Now I'll put down those flower beds once more. This time at the back, behind this family restroom. That's okay. It's just a little decor. Best I can do. But what else? Right. What's the upkeep? $400, income $555, profit $155. Alright. Well, we only have $8,000 though. $8,500 at least. So... Profit $1,216. Huh. Sure are a lot of people. It's right now it's May 24th right now. So that is obvious since it is summer. Anyway, at Live King gift shop, restaurant. It all still depends. Now, is there anything the guests want? Oh, right. Trash cans. Yeah, I forgot about those. Especially over here. Always forget one thing after another. Let's see. Other side. Okay, that's getting a little full. How many staff do I have? Okay, I may have to risk getting another one. Because things are getting a bit problematic. Oh well. Now, wishing fountain here. Got a swim shack. I'll just make it just swim shack 1. Leave that alone. Now, I guess I could put down a Komodo dragon now, but how much do they cost to adopt? $1,750. Yeesh, that's a bit pricey. Well, I guess I could wait a little bit longer to raise the money a bit, which, hey, quality animal care. Or is cash bonus of $5,000. Well, thank you. That's really generous. But I'd rather wait a little longer to increase the amount of money. Then we could probably start putting down the Komodo dragons eventually. Maybe. Let's take a look a bit. Let's see what else we could do. Eventually, well, I could put more drink stands and snack machines on the side as well. That's probably what I'll do. Quickly, of course. Okay. Snack stand, drink stand. And I guess maybe that's about it. At the moment. What are you doing? Ah, a wish, of course. Alright. So, yeah. Gonna pause right here. As much as I would like to finish this scenario as quick as I can, the money troubles are somewhat the main problem. But at least the orca's happy, and next time we'll probably put the first Komodo dragon, who I think don't mind. I think just one wouldn't be mindful to be alone all the time. I don't know. But once we have enough money, we might do that, and probably put down a boat ride somewhere over here. I don't know about the dolphins though, so dolphins could be over here, but I have to make this one purely seawater. And that leaves the question of what to do over here. A secondary swim shack, or something? I really don't know. But I hope you enjoyed this, and see you again in the next episode of this scenario.